Hey guys, once again this is Football News. Benzema is close to leaving Saudi Arabia, Man City have found a new midfielder, and the Mbappe saga is reaching its climax. This episode will definitely not leave football fans indifferent, so hit the like button and subscribe to support us. Let's begin. Ittihad made a big offer for PSG captain Marquinhos, but the experienced Brazilian rejected it. He's not going to leave Paris this summer. Bernardo Silva, whom Barcelona were interested in, has extended his contract with Manchester City until the summer of 2026. Bayern attacking midfielder Jamal Musiala got injured in training and will miss 2 weeks. He won't play against Augsburg and Gladbach, but will return after the international break. Joao Cancelo will undergo a medical on Friday before he's loaned to Barca. The Catalans will have an option to buy the Portuguese for 25 to 30 million euros. Bayern have agreed on a transfer of 23-year-old Maccabi Tel Aviv goalkeeper Daniel Peretz. Here we go. The Israeli club will receive 5 million euros plus bonuses. La Liga newcomers Las Palmas have signed young central midfielder Maximo Perrone on loan from Manchester City. Barcelona's 16-year-old prodigy Lamine Yamal will make his debut for the Spain national team in September. He also has the option of playing for Morocco, which the Spanish want to rule out. Juventus have rejected Sevilla's bid for Moise Kean's loan with an option to buy. The Torinese are willing to consider only the sale of the striker. Brentford have offered 40 million euros for Fiorentina winger Nico Gonzalez. The Argentina national team player is interested in a move to the Premier League. Burnley bought 20-year-old midfielder Aaron Ramsey from Aston Villa for 16.5 million euros, who played for Middlesbrough last season. Marseille newcomer Geoffrey Kondogbia is out for 6 weeks with a knee injury he picked up against Metz. Hugo Lloris rejected another offer from Lazio. He doesn't want to be the second goalkeeper. Instead, Lazio will sign Luigi Sepe from Salernitana. Lyon have a clear strategy for Bradley Barcola. They want players included in a deal for the winger. PSG and Chelsea, who are interested in him, are aware of that. Nottingham Forest have signed right-back Gonzalo Montiel, who scored the decisive penalty in the 2022 World Cup Finals, on loan from Sevilla. The buyout option is 11 million euros. Al Hilal and Al Ahly may offer Marseille 15 to 20 million euros for the Moroccan centre-back Azzedine Ounahi. Atalanta blocked the transfer of forward Duvan Zapata to Rome despite an agreement between the player and the Romans. Fulham have begun active pursuit of Juventus striker Moise Kean. Antoine Griezmann. I was also worried about Felix's situation because he did something that hurt the club. The best I could do was keep quiet. Work hard like any other player to get back into the coach's plans. It's not easy for him. I hope everything will work out for him. It would be the best for the club, for Joao, for everyone. Alvaro Morata is ready to return to Turin for the third game. He is now available on the market for 20 million euros. The Spanish forward is the main option to replace Moise Kean. Torino bought the contract of right-back Valentino Lazaro from Inter for 4 million euros. Paul Pogba will play his first game of the season this weekend against Bologna. Barcelona new centre-back Inigo Martinez has returned to training with the first team. Jenny Hermoso will pursue sanctions against RFEF president Luis Rubiales after he kissed her during Spain's World Cup celebrations. Her statement: "It's essential that our team is represented by figures who protect their values of equality and respect in all areas." Man United's new midfielder Mason Mount suffered a more serious injury than it was first reported. He will miss 6 weeks. Man City centre-back Aymeric Laporte, who will join Al Nassr, said goodbye to defense. Dear citizens, today I wanted to share a story with you. It has lasted for 5.5 unforgettable years. Plenty of memories that I will keep forever close to my heart. Sweden national team winger Jasper Karlsson changed AZ Alkmaar for Bologna for 11 million euros. Chelsea representatives are confident that the Premier League will approve their 40 million infinite athlete deal and the Blues will finally have a new shirt sponsor. As Abde will remain at Barcelona and will play an important role this season. The club met with his agent and assured him of that. West Ham are on the verge of signing Ajax star Mohamed Kudus for £41.5 million. The Ghanaian will sign a 5-year contract with the London club. 18-year-old Santos forward David Washington has undergone a medical before his transfer to Chelsea. He will immediately be loaned to Strasbourg. Brighton winger Julio Enciso has suffered a knee injury that will keep him out of the club and the Paraguay national team's upcoming games at the very least. Negotiations between Union Berlin and Leonardo Bonucci regarding a one-year contract are at the final stage. Mikhailo Mudryk missed Chelsea's training ahead of tomorrow's game against Luton. Marseille are close to signing Inter striker Joaquin Correa on loan with an option to buy. Today, the clubs are finalizing the agreement. In his place, Inter want to bring Alexis Sanchez back to the team. RB Leipzig director Oliver Mintzlaff has confirmed that Olmo won't be sold to City. Dani Olmo will be part of the Leipzig squad this season. No matter who is interested, he is here and he's staying. 3 more Champions League qualification playoff matches took place yesterday. And now let's move on to the main news. Real Madrid continue to consider various options for the team's new head coach, as Carlo Ancelotti will officially lead the Brazilian national team next summer. According to Relevo, a third coming is still an option for Zinedine Zidane, who is on great terms with Florentino Perez despite a not-so-good parting last time. It was reported earlier that Real are considering Castilla coach Raúl, while Bayer coach Xabi Alonso is considered to be the favorite. Saudi Arabian champions Al Ittihad have decided to end this transfer window with some real madness. According to Rudy Galetti, Al Ittihad have made Liverpool a €100 million offer for Mohamed Salah, but Liverpool took a break and haven't responded yet. Previously, the Merseysiders rejected the option of selling Salah, but such a sum made them think twice. Salah himself hasn't made a final decision either. After the failure with Lucas Paqueta's transfer, Manchester City began to search for a new option in the center of the midfield. Wolverhampton midfielder Matheus Nunes became the main candidate for the club. The English champions have already agreed on the terms of a personal contract with the Portuguese. Wolves want to get £50 million for him plus bonuses. City are fine with such a price. Meanwhile, David Orstein reports that another option is Crystal Palace's Eberechi, whom they'd have to pay around £70 million for. Al Ittihad head coach Nuno Espirito Santo has told the club's management that striker Karim Benzema doesn't fit his style of play. The specialist also emphasized that he didn't ask for the signing of Benzema. Prior to that, Nuno has turned down Karim's request to captain the team. The Frenchman is uncomfortable working under the current conditions at Al Ittihad, and the relationship between him and the coach is strained. All this prompts Benzema to think about changing the club right now. In the first 6 matches for Al Ittihad, Benzema scored 3 goals and made 2 assists. We'll remind you that N'Golo Kanté and Fabinho also play for Al Ittihad. PSG legend Marco Verratti got a new option to continue his career. After PSG failed to reach an agreement with Al Hilal and Al Nassr, the Parisians were approached by the Qatari giants Al Arabi. And this time, everything is much simpler because the Qataris have already agreed with the Qatari owners of PSG. Now they just need to agree on the terms of the contract with the Italian midfielder. The new PSG head coach, Luis Enrique, doesn't count on Verratti at all. The Kylian Mbappe saga is approaching its climax. According to the source, Real are preparing an offer for Mbappe which will be presented to PSG after the Ligue 1 Matchday 3 game against Lens. However, it's not yet known what sum Madrid are willing to pay. PSG and Mbappe have reportedly made no progress at all in negotiations over a new contract, making his move to the Santiago Bernabeu even more likely. We'll remind you that Kylian returned to training with PSG, and in the last game with Toulouse, he came on as a substitute and scored a penalty. Guys, be sure to watch videos from our other channels. Enjoy! Thank you for watching, and see you in a bit.